Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. Today, we'll be talking something very important, and it's about a video. I think a black woman was saying that you all do not understand that Mexicans don't like us. I mean, they don't like black people, and you go into grocery store where it is predominantly Hispanics, and they try to tell you, like, try to show you some attitude and all that. And she was saying that she has been to Mexico, and that she really enjoyed it there, and people were really nice, and there was no racist or kind of behavior towards her. And also, I am not going to take away from the person saying that I mean, like, how they behave towards black people and all that, because I personally have brought so many videos of Hispanics trying to let black people that they are superior than them and all that. A lot of them. And I already got so many emails from black people telling me their experiences with Hispanics and all that. But I am not saying all of that. All of them. There are still good people and the rest of it. And I really hope that someday we all will understand that it is all of us against white supremacy, because some of them actually think it is a black and Hispanic race, or maybe Asian and black people, this thing. It is all of us coming together to understand that we do this together and we stand together. And not until then, but I do not believe in BIPOC. I do not believe it. But I am hoping that eventually someday we will all come together to, to be good to one another, and also join force to fight some certain things. Let's get into this video.
So I'm sorry that this was your experience, but as someone who actually lived in Mexico as a black woman alone, this is just not true. Like, I'm stuttering, is so far from true. Like, I was fully embraced, and actually it was probably the best experience I ever had in my life. So I just think that to spread that false narrative that Mexicans don't like black people, that's just not true. I just feel like, there may be some that don't, but I'm not going to put that on the vast majority, because it's just not true. It's just simple as that. I lived in Mexico and did not speak a lick of Spanish, and I was treated with the utmost respect. I'm like, I can't agree with this, mama. I was fully supported and embraced by Mexicans. So I just feel like I'm not even gonna allow this to fly. Like, I had to make a video about this. And maybe your experience, but that's not everybody's experience, and I'm just not that kind of person. I'm not about to sit up here and just try to trash an entire race of people because of someone else's experience with those people. Like, it's good people and bad people in every race. So I'm sorry that this was your experience, but as someone who actually lived in Mexico as a black woman,
I had family members that went to Mexico, and they had such a beautiful experience. And one of her friends had stayed for 6 months, and they were saying that the major problem in Mexico, from her personal experience, is that how our economy, how the United States government had made them cash poor. And the thing is with the cartels, and the thing is where she saw little children, instead of them going to school, they pretty much was making money for their family in order for them to eat, because the cost of living over there and looking for jobs is very scarce. And they said that the foreigners from the West pretty much dominated them and colonized their area, even as far as with their agriculture. And honestly, when her friend went, she's there right now, she's saying that honestly, the problem is the economy as far as the employment. And also, she said she has the beautifulest experience in her life. She has a house there. She does her businesses online and stuff like that. And she said she does not have any problem as far as with race or anything like that. To me, they don't see color. I think this country here sees color. This country, they label you for everything, your sexual orientation, your religion, this and everything. And they don't see color at all. All they see is you as an individual, and if you treat them nice, they treat you nice. And when my friend, she went there and she goes there on a routine basis, and she said even when they were coming out with the crime and the situation and stuff, she has not affected that. She went there and had a good time. I think the negative stigmatism in this country has put towards them. The negative stigmatism that they have in this country is because of what they have said. Because even Cinco de Mayo, you know, they don't celebrate that. They say that's an insult. If you ask any if you ask anybody that comes from originally from the diaspora of Mexico, they said that Cinco de Mayo was an insult, because why would you want to celebrate on a situation when people had died and went through famine? And you know, and you ask any fellow they don't celebrate it. They don't celebrate it at all. All these stuff like with Christopher Columbus and all that stuff, they said he was a colonizer, and they show you the culture and stuff like that. I think the stereotypes is coming from America. They have put the same thing that they said about Africa. Oh, it's a third world country, it's poor, but why you keep on going over there and taking the people their natural resources? I think honestly people just need to see the world and just go by faith and be realistic and have an open mindset and even study and respect the people. Now remember, we're all one. Like color and stuff, they're not into color. They look at you as a human, they call you by your surname. That's it. You know, I just think that the world has been cash poor because they had people that just come in there and just take over stuff and control. And meanwhile, they left the people them with nothing and bamboozle them. And that could be the main reason why, not to get off topic, why they coming over here. Because economically, their country has been disastered with people coming in there and just taking and stealing and not really helping. And if they had helped, I don't think that people would leave. And they go and control the people in their country and telling them the do's and don't in their own country, you know? But I think the eyesore, if there's prejudice and racism, it's because of here. Because we've been living on the backs of colonization. But as for Mexico, from per se, and listening to other people, they said don't believe the hype. They said the people them over there, they are open-minded, they treat you with respect, and they're not just offsetting like that. And I believe this person.
So this is all I got from this. And number one is that I am not going to say that, you know, this is somebody's experience. She was like, you all really don't understand that Mexicans don't like us, that they don't ever like, you know, with black people. You go into grocery store where it is predominantly Hispanics, and I am not going to take away from like, you know, somebody's experience, because what people do is you can people might have different experience with other people and all that. I know some of them, and I got like emails, people living with Hispanics telling me their experiences and how they have been treating them and are being prejudiced against them and all that. I am also not taking away that there are so many Hispanics, there are so many good Hispanics, right? But I am not going to take away from this person's experience, because if I do, I am not being a good person, right? Probably other people, and like I have also seen so many videos of them being really horribly, like behaving really so bad towards black people and not regarding black people, and the rest of it. I have seen all that by myself too, and I already brought some of them. And also I saw people also wrote to me telling me their experiences with Hispanics. So like they said, Hispanics are a whole lot of people, and it's not just one person. Maybe because of one or two experiences with other people doesn't mean that like, you know, all of them are like that. And I also agree, like there are also good ones and there are also bad ones and all that. And I really hope that one day we cannot find out and discover that we are all the same, because I do not see any different. And I mean, this world is kind of a very small world. We are all like, the way they say, they are all people of color, black people and all that. And the earlier all of them, like, get to understand that it is all of us against the white supremacy and all that, the better for us, because some people really do not understand it. And for that reason, they also like, I want to tell black people or make black people feel that they are superior and all that. But I really hope that someday we'll get to understand that, we can be fighting ourselves. We have to unite, like people say BIPOC, but I am not a believer of BIPOC. But I am hoping that someday, people will actually come together, like decide that, you see this, we are ending this and we are going to come together and make things happen for us. So yeah, see you all in my next video. Bye for now.